get this party started. I don't have any good chords. Well, maybe I do. I do have a favorite chord, and it does feature in one of the songs that we're going to play tonight. For Kleenex or Water, I'm Graham. This is Thayer. We have, I don't know how many songs, 13, 12, 13. We're going to get through them. I guess, yeah, if you have any questions about the songs after the song is over, just ask them. Otherwise, I'll try to give you some important details. This song is from an album called Yes Boss. It came out in 2008, but it really started being worked on in 2004, so it's kind of the 20th anniversary of the album. And this is one of many songs on the album influenced by Indian cinema. And yeah, it's called Carried Away. And it goes like this. Sometimes I feel like Manoj Bajpayee, like when I say hello and goodbye at the same time. And as I watch the scenery drive by, there's a fire below and behind my glazed eyes. And so I start to wiggle in my seat, quaff another draft and put my heart to sleep and take it to the streets, making quite a scene, quietly obscene, until the nighttime fades in the murky light. I pace and mellow and imbibe and grind by, till the sun and shade and passers-by greet a humble fellow in a pile by the riverside. You've got another week to sharpen up the speech, make your life worth leading. Be immersively brief. It's better than a right good beating. See, it's much better than what you're feeling. Me, I'm gonna crack under the pressure and let my spine relax. Guard and attack in equal measure, or just watch the time elapse. And if you know a way that doesn't take forever, I'll talk to you when you get back, and I'll be goddamned if it doesn't make me a better man. So you better have me one wrong to the midnight show. I'm lost in a barcode again, all out of insight. Put up a big front, you want a big fight. I'd like a little one, but I'm sure you'll get by. Yeah, you do just fine. You keep it all inside and strike with a hit and run, because it's all beyond my comprehension now. I can't imagine what'll happen if I get a sentence out. Will you ham, will you haul, will you tell me what went wrong? Will you giggle, then you fall, then pretend there's nothing happening at all? Or will you take it out of context and inflate the facts until they're all morbidly convex? And what kind of game is that? Oh, I know you know, I know everything's more complex than you could ever know, but I still believe in being clear and promise is the only way to go. So take it as it comes, maybe it'll come back to you. Maybe nothing makes you feel that way. Don't be dumb, sing it like you sung last time. Reverse your back into it, yeah, you can do it. No, 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 no. Bang it like a drum, get your dancer up one last time. It'll be better for it. Take another plunge, take another plunge, do it right. Put your back into it, you know you can do it. I know you can do it. With late night men. Wait, that's not where it goes, is it?
Can I say?
Can I say, one day you're gonna get carried away, and on that day This song, I was surprised that we were able to pull it off. We've never played this song live before. I feel like it's a song that like just kind of hides in the shadows of the Kleenex Girl Wonder Oeuvre. So I hope that you don't feel like that's where it belongs. And it's from an album called the Comedy Album, and it's called Unrequitable. It goes like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. You had me at goodbye. I'm sorry I was crying, but I figured I should try. Her rave reviews are dying too, but I don't wanna die. That's a lie. I've been lying all the time. Maybe I'm just unrequitable. I guess this is a sign I'm a wingless carrier pigeon in an inch or two of snow. The flares impair your vision and the winds and trumpets blow. Is it so hard to believe that it's been so hard? Is it me? It's been me so far, but these days I never know. Wait away the crying eyes, make mistakes, don't try to hide your imperfections. Maybe they'd internalize the palimpsests, they'd purify if you were to let them. Don't think we're a slag, can't vocalize an objection without being vilified. This crummy wrist tap, can you repeat what you said like you can? Dim the lights and chill the wine, in the interest of killing time. For your whole life, you never met a promise that you couldn't amplify. And if we're being honest, there's a ways not you and I. With this crime, remote film footage at 5, in an incandescent interview. You hate you have a mic in your lapel. Oh, LOL, you have a lavalier, and then you tell the audience about the speaker in your ear. It's just as well, it's common sense. Nothing is as it appears. No one loves you, no one cares. That's your comfort, life's not fair. Sort of preserve our certainty. You send out perps and perjury like dirty bloodhounds. My worthless search tree got burned. Your first serve and we completely shut down. But you shut your mouth for that little middle of worm out from the middle of your third eye. Don't think too much coming down. The ground is where the best crumbs are found. Good night. Thank you. I did a good job of not putting songs from the same album next to each other, but hopefully it's not too disjointed. This song is from an album that it came out 11 years ago. I thought it was 10 years. I'm really into these, key anniversaries. And it's called Let It Buffer, the album. And this song is inspired by a license plate I saw when driving in Silicon Valley. And it's called Lintel Ruck 2. We got a little racket, but the competition is killing us. The steamrollers are talking, we're getting crushed. The stakeholders are walking, and now all of the shareholders are balking. We're giving up, stop it. That's how the hustle is. There's an ebb and flow. Holding on is as strategic as letting go. It's an optical illusion, like a tropical infusion. Brought to you by you-know-who, sponsoring this episode. For just this one compelling reason, you should think about the valley. Oh, when we get into selling season, it gets crazy out in Cali. Bro, yeah, they call me Red Rocket in my day. set list, I thought it would be really fun to come up with a single word shorthand for every song on the set list. And it was all going fine until I got to this song, which is called Two Songs. I can't use two because there's two guitars, and I can't use songs because there's why I write such good songs. So if you look at the set list, it's the only one, sadly, it has to have two entries. But this song, pretty sure we've maybe never played this song live either. Let's see how it goes. Come, somebody wants to buy you lunch, and really you can try to run, but your time is finally up, and if you're fine with what you've become, then one is for the islands I have struck, out of the primordial muck, for us to fuck upon and grow on and grow up and on and go on and on about on and the sun. Two is for the seconds I reckon it'll take for us to move on. One is not enough when the going's gotten tough. You need two songs, two songs, two songs. You need two songs. Well, maybe it's the company you keep that keeps you lazy. I hear you grunting in your sleep, so you must have been twisted. But if there's something underneath the place, you take me very deep in the musty deep, crashing around to a funky beat. And I have heard it, trust you me, but I just dismissed it. But now I have to know what is it, some old-fashioned atavistic turn of phrase or metaphysics. Don't have an embolism. Listen, you're getting into it. Get a grip, or maybe it's the opposite. Let her rip. You're standing on top of Mount Everest. Just focus on the leverage. But you know everything you know about everything is easy to prove wrong. What you gonna do except fucking muddle through and write two songs, two songs, two songs. You write two songs, two songs. Thank you. It's two songs in one. This song is from Yes Boss also, and it's called Long Time No Sleep, which was inspired by a sound effect file that I downloaded from Napster, where a person said "Long Time No Siege," and I still have no idea what video game it's from, but it was enough. That's all it took. Sometimes that's all it takes. I'm chewing up the scenery again. I think maybe a Clonopin could help me clear my head. I need to hear some Donovan and get my nitwits about me. The withered husk that you now see. Before you was before this war. The stunning star that shone from shore to shore. The sea to shining sea. Back down sullen unlit streets. Through keyholes blocked for privacy. And into crumpled blood-red sheets. So if you say it's your mistake, old habits tend to break like odometers on Oldsmobiles, but that's not how the story goes. Don't feel ashamed. Because all around me there was a force field designed to keep out grief, but then you found me, and I let her down. Yeah, I'm better now, but I
is the last song on a Tragically Too Short album called Accept the Mystery. And this song, I'm sorry that I have these really stupid stories for every song, but this song, I was walking down, I feel like it's like West 13th in Manhattan, and there's two guys in like nice clothes, and he's like, man, these things are nice. And I still don't know what things he was talking about, but I feel like it was probably speakers. But this is just about, you know, the fleetingness of all human possessions. And I put a different groove in it, so hopefully you feel the groove. Light cigarettes, light ribbons in the red light district where they intersect like rhythms. You see light through a prism, willing to split the difference if only for the right schism. Elegance takes precision, catch flies with simple syrup, sacrifice pure vision. Truth is a nervous system balanced on the precipice of perfect wisdom. Who's gonna marry me now? Carry me out or stare me down? Downstairs affairs letting out, the affairs getting out. Who cares? It just sound like innocence tried prison. Like you won't take deliverance, whatever hole you find it in. Violence is a given from the other side of the fence. It's just like television. I'll admit there's been some dereliction. I'll seek forgiveness, I'll get the permission. Life's a bit like a burn victim. We see its harsh reality and yet we prefer fiction. This is nice, but is it worth it? Does it justify its price? Does it serve its worthless purpose? Or will you heed your own advice? If you wanna make it work, it's best to check everything twice in lieu of two new sets of eyes. Incentivize some passers-by. She feels no strings inside her stomach. That doesn't mean they're not there, much less never were. And the audience is loving their expectations plummet. I bring to mind the things she signed. She's long since memorized her lines. She's terrified in public, objectified by her subject. Who's gonna marry me now? Where are we now? You're wearing me out. If you want 'em to care 10 years from now, then here's how. Shout, these things are nice, it ain't worth it. I've been wasted half my life. I've been trained to think I deserve it. I've been dumb and deaf and blind. This ain't right. I ain't perfect. I ain't trying to say these things are nice, but it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Come on. Thank you. I keep it short and sweet on this one. This is about a director named Walter Hill, but it's actually about a British betting parlor called William Hill, because I saw William Hill and I was like, is his name Walter Hill or William Hill? And there we go. The rest is history. We're switching from the A block. I mean, that song was in E, but there were 3 songs in A, so now we're switching into the D block. And it's going to be, the D block is D. It's a nice solid 4 songs in D and 1 in D minor. So get ready. Tuck in. Home alone, a heel, and somehow you're supposed to feel my pain. At least you don't have to be in my brain. See the thoughts I can't contain, a joke, a laugh, a smile, they're all just ticks. Just give it a while, refrain. At least you don't have to hear me complain. At least you don't have to do anything, mean anything, mean anything. I mean everything's too heavy, it's way heavy. It's been heavenly, no heavenly before. And I need it more than ever. See, the door was opening till wine did what it will. When you were high on Walter Hill and wouldn't come down. But somehow you got through to me, or me to you, or probably it's tough to tell now how long each one of us held out. Oh well, the kitten's grown into a man because I wouldn't hold your hand. Whisper, no need to be exact when you're invoking a natural fact. That what I lack in actual tact, I paid tenfold in tactical laughs. I trade every last chick track on sex and greed and my cyan front bum bag to read. Slant 6 interviews with you all night. It's just never right whenever we just write. It's kinda like riding a bike 10 years on. You'll forget everything and wish you could die. So you took your first spill down the face of Walter Hill, and he just chuckled. But I, for one, poured some trouble. And when you wept like an open sore, you knew what you were hoping for, but it wasn't nothing. Now you're suffering, plucking your tongue and clutching your tremendous knees like tree trunks. Jesus, take a breather, please, and cool out. I bet you think it's pretty cool how in the blink of a blind eye you can switch from bohemian to smooth, serene, savage, convenient. You can tell the truth and not mean it. Genius. Well, I gave $100 bill to Bruce McDonald or Walter Hill. What would I get? A masterpiece or merely upset? That's the song. The unanswered question. I really feel like I picked the worst set list of song stories. This isn't even a story. I just wrote a song instead of going to somebody's, or maybe before going to somebody's house to watch the Super Bowl in 2004. So that's where this song came from. And it's called Superbly. Like hyperbole. It's barely unusual now for me to say what I say without making a sound, so I tune the Super Bowl out. Picture myself a bit less sewer mouth, but then maybe you're used to it now. Beyond colder comfort, perhaps, but not taste, and you're hardly scrutable, partially due to the veil on your beautiful face. Then there's me on my knees, burying a secret, burying between grief, merriment, and regret, listening to some odd relief. Feel free to critique it as you see necessary. You know that's never scared me, but you know you need a little hide and go seek. Ride in the Jeep, drive to the beach, dive in the creek. You know you keep your secrets close, only to hold them over me. So I guess what I can't get around is why you pretend to be thugged the fuck out when you're clearly vanilla and proud. I guess sometimes things just spill out of your mouth, and I guess they must fill it up also. And how? Tell me, what have you got in your mandible now? A kitten or a Midwestern cow, or a hyperbole, or a sweet little sound? Oh, please let me breathe. I'm choking on your perfume speech, and it reads like a page of a calendar to me. We need to be an admixture of pure beauty, reason, and belief. We're batting 0 for 3, so let's go to sleep and hold our peace. Elbows and knees and noses and teeth and toes and feet. Let's overreach and under-deliver. Shout rosaries and run to the river. Like the old trees and done for the winter. Go to sleep. We got a few more. This one's called Fitzcarraldo. I mean, yeah, really, the story writes itself. But there's no intro the way we play it. We just dive right into it. So if you're expecting the intro, I'm sorry. 1, 2. Sleep, my little bird, till morning. There will be time for concupiscence then. Though my will grows weak from disuse, I still have several beliefs to defend. Oh, I still believe that jealousy is tearing us apart, and I still believe that somewhere there's a man in me. Oh, is this my legacy? A string of broken hearts. All of this from Let's try it. So this song's called Why You Must Be So Damn Morose. I still sometimes think that the song is phrased as a question, but it's not. It's a statement. Sounds alright. It goes like this. I've been kicking around, just digging my own brain. What makes me tick, what makes me sick, what is security? If not bleeding, fizzle as a cloud. And we're leaving much sooner now, as if each meeting has been broken down and stripped of unfocused sound. Like I've been careless with my heart, and I was careless from the start on. I've been careless with my heart, but in all fairness, I'm a hard-on, and it's tearing me apart. So I'm already too far gone to say anything smart, so I'll just get my snark on. Why do you have to be so difficult, so tenuously, so elliptical? Generously cryptic. Oh, I ask you for a pencil sketch, you hammer out a triptych. It's crazy, but I am crazier. So when you praise me, I get my rapier. And you are amazing, if you have maybe heard, but it doesn't faze me, for I'm but a baby. Perfectly mysterious to me. I sense only flips of movements and line. Now you find me motionless, delirious from sleep. Don't hesitate, do it tonight. So damn morose, it's a matter of sincerity. It's better, I guess, than being overheated and verbose, though it's not a large disparity. That high harmonic, it's not him. I guess there's not supposed to be a harmonic there. So I didn't go to music school. I hope this song isn't too messed up. We've never played this song live. I think we practiced this song one time in Chicago in 2004, late 2003, and that's it. I mean, we've practiced it, the two of us, but that's it. So this song is called The Nondescript, and it's on Final Battle. I guess it's the only Final Battle song here, is that right? Let's see how it goes. We're not going to play it quite as fast as it is on the album. James Coffee, you're so pretty. What's your secret? How do you stay so skinny? I've met a lot of freaks in this city, all of them crazy. Nobody's quite like Jimmy. I know it must sound silly, but God help me, this town is gonna kill me. So I'm taking all of you with me. If you want me, you gotta come and get me. I'm running out of steam, we're running down a dream. I'm ugly, sure, but I know Tom's happy. I'm champing at the bib, still I gotta admit, you got a way of leading my palms sweaty. Ready, go, tell me what I already know. I wanna help me stake in your future. I wanna drive a stake to your LDR. I trust you when you say that you love me. It's just too bad love is the term of art. It's gonna be fine. You're just wasting your time trying to be. I got a right to know what's on your mind. Oh, honey, alright. You know I'm bad with goodbyes. Let's start wrapping it up. I've got a life right, and I've got mine. But still you're hanging on. You gotta tag along and pout and rattle on till your brothers. What am I gonna say? And I'm to run away. It's just a game to play to get your messages across. And so I guess this is it. Lost and good night. Thanks for the effort. So glad you couldn't try it. I thought that the time was now, but it's more like never. And we both know why. I may look like a man, but I'm really a monkey, just like everyone else. And you know anything goes when the people get hungry. You gotta fend for yourself. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Because that song actually has a pretty interesting origin story, but I'll try to, there's like I guess, I forget if James Coffey was the name of the nondescript, but basically like a huckster tried to like say that he had found the missing link, and so he just like mummified a monkey and like kind of sculpted human features into it. It's a pretty cool story, actually. You should look it up. You don't have to. This song is called Or Yeah, No, Maybe Orlando. And you can see I struggled with I thought I could just use or for the shorthand for this song, but that's never gonna fly. Luckily I can just write Orlando. And we practiced this one. You can see it says that it's in the key of D, aka B major. Tara pointed out it's actually in D minor. So we're gonna play it in D minor. And hope I don't mess it up. Back out of the water, into the world that I engaged when I ran from the arms of an old king's daughter. That don't be a stranger, just be strange. I want it all at once, so give me that. At least a fast, a feast, a bombast, or peace and quiet, please. Up like a crescendo, out of the window, into the jet black hair of night. When I whistle, the wind blows, thistles and mistletoe. Nobody listens, oh, this is so nice. Ben, for setting this up. Thank you to Hello World, Quill Pen Gallery,
You got it.
Sapwood. Thank you so much for coming out. This is a song, a new song, that I probably will mess up a little bit, but it's a short one, it's a simple one. It was Ben's last request. It's called Medium Professor Problems. And hopefully it's obvious what that means, but if it isn't, that's also completely fine. Let's do it. Couple of leaves fell, nobody means well. Everyone feels like this every day. The punch of the time clock, the grunt of the 9 shot. When something's revealed that we aren't meant to say, an unpleasant breeze throws cold on our repressed memories, I'm told. How can you ever get far enough away to portray the naive when it's all just a game that we play? Out goes the income, I sure hope that it's enough. Stuck on the treadwheel, my red queen. You learned how to drive a truck, that sound means our time is up. Whatever I said I feel or said I mean, I'm sure I was right, I mean I know I am. It's the curse of my life, so here we go again. How can you not know what not to say? But what kind of fool throws good thoughts away? Speak up. I guess you're just on your phone. Okay, we're headed home. Right now, I'll get you my coat. I know it's tough when I'm around, I'll leave you alone. I've been expected to slow down. I guess to an older crowd, it might come off like I'm going out. Bangers and fight songs, and knowing is show in town. But no, I'm lost, like everyone I'm flawed. Hanging on to ephemeral sensations long after they're gone. Listening to the angel and the devil droning on and on. See, Professor Goldilocks has got another problem wrong. Thank you so much. I have records if anybody wants to actually. I brought some extra copies of issue 16 of the magazine if you want to buy the magazine. I have actually some copies of issue 15 too. I have Bonamundi Pony Oak comedy album, single vinyl $10, double vinyl 20, or pay what you can.
Do you take Venmo or
Yes.
Cash App? Okay.
Huge Big Boy is my Venmo. At Huge Big Boy. Yes. Thank you.